What's up, y'all? Let me see who up late at night like me and thinking about the fucking game of the dragons, House of Dragons. Very impromptu. I had to get these thoughts out of my head because this show has just been taking over my life, right? So I'm like, I want to talk about House of the Dragons. And so if anybody out there is fans, let me know. Come in the comments. If you want to join me, come on in. I will send you the link so we can have this conversation. But it's just certain things. I just had to get this off my chest. Now, when I post this to my other pages, we'll do all the productions and the intros and all that other fancy shit. But right now, we got to talk about how nasty Daemon Targaryen is. Please tell me y'all watching House of the Dragon. Please tell me. I don't feel like I see enough dragon, enough fire on my timeline. I just feel like I gotta go to Twitter every time I want to see something because, or YouTube. Facebook people, y'all not really into the dragon like I feel like y'all should be. But fuck it, I'm gonna make y'all be about the House of the Dragon. So bring y'all notes, bring y'all ideas, bring y'all thoughts because we gotta talk about this. Now, this episode was so good to me because it starts out with Daemon, at the last episode, he went fucking suicidal and went to fight the crabman and came back to King's Landing and was like, okay, y'all, I'm a changed man. I don't cut my hair. Got this nice little page boy cut. He comes in with his own crown made of crab legs. And I'm thinking he's changed, right? And so he comes in and the king like, what's going on? What's your tea? What's really good? And he said, okay, I'm going to be a good servant. But then the next scene, he's like talking to Rhaenyra in the garden, and there's like a little bit of eye that he's giving her. And I'm like, this seemed a little nasty. And we all know these Targaryens, they get down. The Targaryens, they hunch each other. So it's not above them to, get it in. But I'm thinking, they passed that. That's centuries ago. Maybe they're not on that. But yes, he is. So they are in the episode and they're going through, what's going to happen. Viserys, he, sick and all this other stuff. And, the friend, Allison, I don't like her, but she's trying to get a friend back. And Rhaenyra, and, she's like, this is your duty. You got to do this as a queen. And she like, girl, I ain't trying to be wrapped up in no castle like you. I want to live my life. It's hot girl summer in Red Keep on King's Landing. And I'm trying to pick the niggas that I want to be with. And I love that she's very, progressive in that way. She's about 1,000 years too early because, girl, you can't be that way in medieval times. But Rhaenyra, like, I'm going to pick who I want to pick. I'm going to be with who I want to be with. Now, the part that really got me was the comparison of the king telling Allison, come in my room, girl. It's already time. Drop them bloomers and come give me some. And you got the juxtaposition of Rhaenyra sneaking out the castle with her uncle. And Daemon's just such a nasty nigga. He just so nasty. Like, why you want to hunch your niece? Like, what's wrong with you? So they going through the show. He take her to go see a little play in the courtyard. She like, okay, this cool. He getting her drunk. I'm like, he getting her way too drunk. But okay, whatever. She's only, 17, 18, 19. I don't know how old. The timeline don't jump too many fucking times. I don't know how old she is. And so she's having this good time. They out, in the Windward part of King's Landing. They going, they club hopping, they bar hopping. And then he takes her to the brothel. And I knew it was going to go there. But I was hoping Daemon wasn't going to be a nasty nigga. And Daemon is that uncle that look at you nasty at the cookout. And you always be like, Ma, don't leave me over there with Uncle Larry. Y'all got some Daemons in y'all family. Pray for those girls because people just don't be paying attention. But anyways, bring it back to the Red Keep. And Daemon take her inside of this place. He drinking, he feeling on her. They kissing, and they get the going. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't believe Daemon is filling up on Rhaenyra in the whole house. And why would you take your niece so everybody could see you. I'm like, don't you want to be this secret thing? But here's the thing. Damon's always playing chess. He's not a checker player. He's like, I'm going to let everybody see us so I can ruin her so that they can make her be with me. And as you see, as the episode went on, he lied and said he was with Rhaenyra when he really didn't hunch her. Now, it was crazy. Now she looking at all this stuff and he like, do what you want to do. He don't awoke the dragon in her. She like, okay, you saying hunch people? I'm finna hunch people too. You saying it's okay, uncle? You get down, I'm finna get down. And she was about it. Like, she kissed him. And so when I actually had to watch some other review videos, they said, because I couldn't tell if they hunched or not, because he pushed all up on the wall, just like that scene in Soul Food, y'all. Like when Terry husband was cheating with Cousin Faith, he pushed her all on the wall and she was with it. She like, yes, uncle, come take it. It was just like, some very, but it was real dark. And everybody complained about HBO shooting their shows so fucking dark. So I'm like, I can't tell if they hunched or not. And then he ran away. So I'm like, did they hunch? Did they not hunch? But you find out later, she get back to the hotel. I mean, not the hotel, to King's Landing inside the Red Keep. And she like, I'm hot. You don't turn me on. The dragon is ready to go and ready to roar. And she goes and hunch the dude who be looking after her. I can't think of, in the King's Guard, the one from Dorne. And she like, look, nigga, it's here. I'm trying to keep this very G-rated. I don't cuss a lot, but she like, see, it's here. So you want this or not? She like playing with him, like, look, come take it, come not take it. He like, what you doing? I don't want to do this, but I want to do this. And then she like, but come do it, because I know you want to do it. Because I thought they was gonna hunch in the other episode with the boar in the forest, but they held out. She just went crazy, Freddy Krueger and stabbed up the animal. But this time she like, come, I'm gonna be your animal. And so they get the hunch, and she had to release all of that pent up stress. She like, my daddy want me to be with these ugly kings, but you gonna be my side nigga. She had that energy in her, like, oh, my uncle told me it's okay, I'm gonna have me side niggas. And that's what she did. I think he's gonna be her side nigga for the rest of the show. But it was just interesting. So then the king's her daddy, right hand man, the hand was like, look, I don't want to tell you this, but your daughter out here being a hoe, and everybody in the town know she's a hoe and you don't know, but I gotta tell you this. And he like, nigga, don't you come tell me nothing like this about my daughter unless you got some proof. And he like, I can't tell you, but I got proof, because I know who told you. I know who told me wouldn't lie to me, but I'm trying to tell you because I'm your friend. And he like, no, you're not my friend, because you wouldn't come tell me nothing like this about my daughter. And he like, your daughter out here hoeing, and she hunching your brother. And he like, my brother? And he like, yes, your brother. So he's like, okay, whatever. Like, so he go talk to Rhaenyra, straighten her out. Like, no. He go talk to his brother, and his brother like, yeah, I hunched her, and I hunched her in a whole house for everybody to see. And Daemon pulled the Uno card, the draw four. He pulled it out, because I don't play spades, so I don't know what none of that shit means. But he pulls out the draw four. But make her marry me. Since I already got her, nobody else ain't gonna want her. We do this already in the Targaryen family. Our daddy was our uncle and our cousin. So just let me be her husband and her uncle. This is what we do. And Viserys, the king, like, nah, I ain't know that. And you a nasty nigga. You really don't really care about my daughter. You want my seat. You want my spot. And he like, well, duh. And he beat him up. And that's what you're supposed to do, daddies. When your brother's trying to hunt your daughter, that's what you're supposed to do. Beat him up. So he beat him up. Leave Daemon right on the floor with his haircut all looking crazy. And he go talk to Rhaenyra, and he like, look, y'all here hoeing, and I know you did something. You may not hunch your uncle, but you did something with your uncle, because it got back to me. And if you're gonna do it, if you're gonna play the whole games, play it right. And she's like, but daddy, I did. And he's like, no, I don't want to hear this shit. Now what you finna do is marry your cousin. You ain't gonna marry your uncle, but you finna marry your cousin, the black one with the dreads, with the faux locks like mine, but his is white. I love it. I love the faux locks. And so she like, okay, daddy, whatever. But you need to fire your hand, because the nigga is sneaky. And the daddy like, okay, I hear you. I'ma do it. I may do it. You ain't punking me, but I'ma do it. So the episode end with him. I think he end with him firing the hand. But I think he played his hand too bad, because I think that hand gonna be even extra sneaky to try to get his grandson as the king. But these House of Dragons, they been so good. I'm gonna do some official shit. I'm gonna try to get some of my friends to do this at a more decent time of the night, so more people could come in. But I want y'all to come and talk with me. Bring y'all notes like how we used to do with Power and all the Power series and all, and P Valley. We got to break these episodes down. We got to talk about this stuff, because House of Dragon is so good. I'm new to the Game of Thrones universe. I just finished the show last week. Got my heart broke with y'all. Could have told me season 8 was so trash. The last episode was so trash, but we're not gonna go there. This is why I'm watching House of Dragon, because I know he finished the source material for this, so they can't fuck this up. They got the book to guide them, and so far I'm all in. And anything with some dragons, I am in it. Okay. I love me some dragons. I want to see more dragons. I honestly wish the dragons could talk. I wish the dragons could fight more. I want to see some dragons fucking burning down whole cities. I want to see the dragons slap boxing. I want to see the dragons do so much more stuff than what they doing. This is why I'm watching it. It's really the dragons. Like, I really give a fuck about the people. The people are good, but I want to see more dragon fights. I want to see a dragon at least 4 times an episode. It's called House of Dragon. Give me dragon. Roar me out, okay? Fire me out, okay? I want to see Dracarys and fire and everything every episode, because that's the main draw. Like, why have a dragon and not use it? Like, seriously. And I want to see some more black people riding the dragons, because like when my mind was blown when Jon Snow hopped on that dragon, I want my mind blown just like that. Like every episode, like, oh my gosh, I know the dragon could do a handstand. Like, I want to see dragon tricks. I want to see the dragons dancing. I want to see so much dragon stuff. They need to dragging me out. I want to see so much dragon by the end of this. I want to be like, no more dragon. Like, that's how much dragon I want to see. But y'all, we gonna keep this going. I'm back. I'm gonna start back doing my reviews, back doing my show stuff. If y'all could take me without no makeup, this is the things that keep my reviews from not coming on my videos, because I gotta put on makeup. Today I was just like, let's just kill it with some light and be okay. If y'all okay with that, I'll keep them coming. I'll keep them going. But we're gonna do more of a forum and have more people talking in, and I'll do some more promo for the shows and the episodes. But I really just had to get this off my chest. Like, I had to get it out of my brain so I didn't forget what I had to think about for this show, because this episode just really took me, because the way Daemon just sexually molested his niece and didn't give a fuck and was like, I'm gonna do it right here in the whole house, with the men on the men and the women on the women and the them on the day, and whoa, they was getting it in there. The medieval times people is nasty. They so freaky nasty. I enjoyed watching it. I'm not gonna lie. It was good, but it was like nasty but good. It was like, oh, this is nasty, but oh, this is good. Ooh, yeah. But y'all, I ain't got no more. I ain't got nothing else to say about this. I'm hungry, so I gotta go eat. But I'm gonna put out the nice clean version tomorrow with all my intro and everything else. But just had to get my thoughts out. And for the 5 people that came in and out and watched it live with me, thank you. Thank y'all for watching another episode of Can We Talk, where we review and talk about all the things that we want to. We interview dope people in the community, but we also talk about pop culture and things that's going on. So thank y'all for tuning in, and I'll see y'all next time.